Start with Sean Cunningham.
What's up, sir? I guess as a losing streak reaches 6 games, I'm just wondering, in your mind, is this about the best you've seen your guys play in this stretch of games?
Yeah, I mean, we came out with the right energy and defensive intensity, and obviously, this team with what they do, they shoot a lot of threes, and they made them, but we put them on the line too much.
James Ham.
Yeah, De'Aaron, this entire season, you guys are consistently inconsistent, and it seems like it hurts you during these stretches. What is it that you guys have to do to figure out how to keep a level, even kill approach throughout the season?
I just know that there's more games to play, and in this league, it's always another opportunity to change something around because we play. Sometimes you'll have a game the next day. Sometimes you have a day off. A practice and then a game, that next day. So just knowing that there's always an opportunity, to change what you're doing.
Jason Jones.
Yeah, was this about as frustrated you were in a while in terms of not getting to the line and the contact you were taking in the paint tonight?
It was god awful. I mean, mine wasn't even about like me getting there and things like that. It was, the calls that they were getting on the other end. It's, I'm just saying, if you're going to call something on one end, call it on the other end. And if somebody's trying to talk to you, you can't get in your feelings so quick to where, it's not even a hostile conversation. And, you're saying that, don't talk to you and this and this and that and that. And then you're coming down guessing on plays where a ball goes out of bounds and they ask you, you don't know what the fuck is going on. And then you just call something, at least go look at the monitor or something. But the officiating is what it is. We have to play through that. And we didn't finish the game well tonight.
Sarah Todd, Deseret News.
Yeah, we saw Donovan come over and kind of get between you talking to the refs after the game was over and talk to him. And he was like, whatever happens during the game is what it is. But, the competition was over and we've been friends since high school. I didn't want him to get fined for no reason. So is that something you appreciate, kind of that moment? Or would you have rather maybe just gotten off your chest what you wanted to say?
No, I mean, the way the NBA works, I'm probably going to get fined anyways for, talking to a ref. And that is what it is. But, yeah, I mean, Don and I are cool off the court, obviously. And, between the lines we're competitors going after each other. But yeah, it's definitely great to have somebody like that. And, it's always great when I'm able to play against a guy who, I've known since high school and, seeing how well he's doing and, what he's doing for his team. And, as soon as the game is over, the competition's done and, we're back to being, boys that we were.
James Ham.
De'Aaron, Luke talked about you guys still trying to figure out who you are as a team. Do you feel that? And who do you guys want to be, I guess, would be the biggest question.
Yeah, at times. I mean, for us, we yesterday during the film, talking about what happened in the Detroit game and things like that. We came together and said, as a starting group and as a team, we want to be obviously, a team that plays hard and for us, continue to get better defensively, but coming out the gate and setting the tone. And I think tonight we did a good job at that, defensively being able to pick up, higher. Just, it's not even about like, in college coaches have you pick up full court, make you turn the guard, 3-4 times. And for us, in the NBA, that's not something that teams, do a lot. But we're just saying, pick up the ball, make them run their sets, higher than they really want to. And I think we were able to hit them first in this game. And obviously, this is, probably the best team in the league right now. And, they were able to respond. But for us, it's being able to do that first and then down the line, continue to play at a high level throughout the game. And like I said, tonight, they took that lead into, going into the fourth quarter and just never looked back.
Sean Cunningham.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get you in trouble, but was that the message you were trying to relay after the game, what you said a few minutes ago about the calls on the other end? And did you feel that he was receptive to it, or was it more dismissive towards it?
Terrible. He was terrible. And then when you try to talk to him, he didn't want to say he act like he didn't want to hear anything or he was too good. But that is what it is. I'm not going to say what I would call him right now, but like I said, I'm probably already getting fined anyway, so that's whatever.
Tony Harvey.
De'Aaron, Mike Conley, after his first year, after his one and only year at Ohio State, he came out. Now he's about 34, 35. He was an all-star this past year. And the reason why I'm bringing him up because he also came up to you after the game too. Just want to know if you could share anything that he had mentioned to you and, your thoughts on him as being a professional.
I mean, just one of the things. Just he told me just keep continue to grow as a player. Obviously people talk about the all-star stuff, and he says that he thinks I'm an all-star. For me, that's not something I'm worried about, but it's definitely great. Coming from a player like him, and he's been in pretty much every situation that you could really ask for. Obviously, just hasn't been to the finals yet, but it's definitely cool coming from someone like that, a guy who's been in this league for a long time, been there, done that. But just being receptive to anything and everything that someone like that tells me. Even when he was in Memphis, he'll pull me aside and let me know what he thought. So it's definitely great having someone like that kind of as a mentor, and you can ask pretty much anything at any time. And he's always willing to one listen and give his advice.
All right, last one, Jason Anderson.
Hey, De'Aaron, Joe Ingles has a reputation around the league for his trash talking, and I don't know what is the banter like with him out there. I mean, is it funny, or does he get under your skin? What's it like?
Obviously, it's different at times. Sometimes he's playing around, sometimes he's serious. But for me, I mean, I'm not necessarily taking it any kind of way. Obviously, other people do, but it's just like little things. Like at times I'll be guarding him and he'd be in front of me, and it could be like a touchdown pass or something, or you come up to the free throw line, he's like, I'm about to tip dunk this. Like it's just like little things. Sometimes it's funny for sure.
All right. Thanks, man.